Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Key of She's concert from Broadway to Broomfield. We are so excited to have you here. We know that time is a precious commodity, and we are so thankful that you are spending your time with us. Our opening act this evening will be an Erie-based children's choir called In Harmony, and they will be singing Seize the Day and from Newsies, and You Will Be Found from Dear Evan Hansen. And they are directed by Annie Pyper. Ladies and gentlemen, In Harmony.
Have you ever felt like nobody was there? Have you ever felt forgotten in the middle of nowhere?
Have you ever felt like you could disappear? Like you could fall and no one would hear.
You can reach out your hand. And oh, someone will come running, and I know will take you home. Even when the dark comes crashing through, when you need a friend to carry you, when you're broken on the ground, you will be found. So the sun comes streaming in, to reach up and rise again. Lift your head and look around, you will be found. 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 There's a place where you don't have to feel alone. There you can turn and call out, you're a little less alone. If you can only say the word, across the silence, your voice is heard. Someone will come running.
To take you home.
To take you home.
To take you home.
Even when the dark comes crashing through, and you need a friend to carry you, and when you're broken on the ground, you will be found. So the sun comes streaming in, to reach up and rise again. Lift your head and look around, you will be
Well, they were found indeed. One more applause for In Harmony, directed by Annie Pyper. Good job, kiddos. They're going to go have a seat with their parental units. Well, again, we are so thankful that all of you are here this evening, and we are so excited to share this Key of She performance with you. This is a part of the program where Key of She will take over a bit, and we will be singing some spectacular songs. The first one we'll start with is a song by Jerry Herman. I don't know if that sounds familiar to some of you. Raise your hand if Jerry Herman sounds familiar. Oh yeah. Some people. Okay, how about raise your hand if Hello Dolly sounds familiar. There we go. Raise your hand if Parade or Mame sounds familiar. Yeah, so we're going to be singing a fun song, first up by Jerry Herman. He wrote and composed all of those fun musicals that you guys know, and now you know who wrote them. And just in case any of you were wondering, there's no tune like a show tune.
The 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1 of the waltz may enchant you, we grant you.
And the syncopation of the cha-cha may have your head completely turned.
Or the blues may tickle your ear and be all you're wanting to hear.
But as far as we're concerned, there's just no tune as exciting as a show tune into form when it's played. You can just tell there's footlights everywhere when it's played. You can just smell the breeze beats in the air. It's a smart beat, it's a smart beat that's inviting. It's the heartbeat of the score. There's just no tune as exciting as a show tune into form. It's not within a movie I see as exciting as faces might not be day as a show tune. Strike up the band, real to there's no fabulous song every night. It's fantasy. The breeze beat, one of those crazy things. It's another opening, another show that's inviting. This moment it's the hallelujah of the sweet of the song. There's just no tune as exciting as a show tune. Like I could read the tune, who could ask for anything more? No tune as exciting as a show tune into nothing more exciting than a show tune into form.
Thank you. And there is nothing more exciting than a show tune in 2/4. That happens to be the only song in 2/4, so I don't know how exciting the other songs are going to be. Just kidding. I think we have one song that might be cut time. You could maybe count that. Our next couple of songs, I think, let's see. What does Julie Andrews, Audrey Hepburn, and Krista Lee, who? Marnie Nixon. What do they all three have in common? Any guesses? My Fair Lady. You got it. Julie Andrews was the star on Broadway for My Fair Lady as Liza Doolittle. And then, of course, we know on the screen version, there was Audrey Hepburn. But where does Marnie Nixon come into play? She was Audrey Hepburn's singing voice for My Fair Lady. And we would like to share a song, My Fair Ladies, and we will all use our own voices for that one. And followed by that song, we will sing a song about both the excitement, but really more like the trepidation of matchmaking.
And
dangerous game out there. Okay, following our beautiful, actually, I want you guys to thank Dillon. She just walked off stage, but she gave an incredible solo for My Fair Lady. So give her another round of applause. We have a couple beautiful musical renditions. First up is a solo. This song was first, what used to be called, the original song was Lord, You Made the Night Too Long. And it was just about a lonely man who didn't have anybody to love. He apparently didn't have a matchmaker. But Red Buttons, a comedian, turned it into a parody into Sam, You Made My Pants Too Long. And it was brought to life again by the queen of musicals, Barbra Streisand. And we will have the queen of Key of She, Rachel Newson, sing it for us. Followed by Rachel's solo, we will have one of the most memorable duets, I think, in all of Broadway. All I Ask of You. It's also in a musical where there's another memorable duet, but this one is astonishing, and it will be sung by Krista Lee and Steve Bement. So a couple's duet. How fun. But Rachel, take it away.
Slowly dragging through the street. Yes, I'm walking, but I'm walking without feet. I'm not finding fault at all. You're much too big and I'm too small. But Sam, you promised me both ends would meet. You made the coat and vest fit the best. You made the lining nice and strong. But Sam, you made the pants too long. You made the peak lapel look so swell. And who am I to say you're wrong? But Sam, you made the pants too long. Now, they got the belt and they've got suspenders. So what could they lose? But what good are belts and what good suspenders? When the pants are hanging over the shoes, you feel a winter breeze up and down the knees. The belt is where the tie belongs. 'Cause Sam, 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 you made the pants too long. Now, they've got the belt and they've got suspenders. Oh, so what could they lose? But what good are belts and what good suspenders? When the pants are hanging over the shoes, you feel a winter breeze up and down your knees. The belt is where the tie belongs. 'Cause Sam, 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 you made the pants too long.
No more talk of darkness. Forget these wide-eyed fears. I'm here. Nothing can harm you. My words will warm and calm you. Let me be your freedom. Let daylight dry your tears. I'm here with you, beside you, to guard you and to guide you.
All I ask is every waking moment. Turn my head with talk of summertime. say is true. That's all I ask of you.
Let me be your shelter. Let me be your light, your safe. No one will find you. Your fears are far behind you.
All I want is freedom, a world with no more night, and you always beside me, to hold me and to hide me.
Then say you'll share with me one love, one lifetime. Let me lead you from your solitude. Say you need me with you here beside you. Anywhere you go, let me go too. Love me, that's all I ask of you.
All I ask is one love, one lifetime. Say the word and I will follow you.
Share each day with me, each night, each morning.
Say you love me.
You know I do. Love me, that's all I ask of you. Anywhere you go, let me go too. Love me, that's all I ask of you.
Aren't you glad that we brought Broadway to Broomfield? I mean, come on, another round of applause. That was amazing. Thank you so much. And to Kate also. Now we're going to move into the contemporary part of our program. So we're going to be singing some songs from some newer musicals. The first one we'll be singing is Anybody Have a Map? Seriously, though, does anybody have a map? It is from the musical Dear Evan Hansen. And that's a heavy musical about kind of the agony of loneliness and trying to find yourself, who you really are. The In Harmony Children's Choir saying the beautiful words of, "You will be found." I don't know if there's anything more profound than children singing, "You will be found." But sometimes even parents, especially moms, have a hard time navigating the relationship with their teens that are going through some pretty dark and heavy things. And so this song, Anybody Have a Map, is all about parents trying to figure out what is the right thing to say. And when it feels like everything you're saying is coming out wrong, being interpreted incorrectly, and you just don't know, and you really wish you could have a map. And following that, we will be singing She Used to Be Mine. It's from a musical called Waitress, which I don't know if you guys could guess, but it's about a waitress, the musical Waitress is. And she finds herself in a tough spot. She's made some decisions, and maybe she doesn't really like where she is, and she's kind of looking in the mirror and trying to figure out life, knowing that she has to go on with the person who she is now and willing herself to change into the person that she wants to be. And that is She Used to Be Mine. But first, does anybody have a map?
Can we try to have an optimistic outlook? and we buck up just enough to know the world won't fall apart. Maybe this year we decide we're not giving up before we've tried, 'cause this year we'll make a new start.
Another stellar conversation for the scrapbook. Another stumble as I'm reaching for the right thing to say. Well, I'm kinda coming up empty, can't find my way to you.
Does anybody have a map? Anybody maybe happen to know how the heck to do this? I don't know if you can tell, but this is me just pretending to know. So where's the map? I need a clue. 'Cause the scary truth is I'm flying blind, and I'm making this up as I go.
Another masterful attempt ends with disaster. Pour another cup of coffee and watch it all crash and burn. It's a puzzle, it's a maze. I try to steer through it a million ways, but each day's another wrong turn.
Does anybody have a buddy maybe happen to know how the heck to do this? I don't know if you can tell, but this is me just pretending to know. So where's the map? I need a clue. 'Cause the scary truth is I'm flying blind, and I'm making this up as I go. Does anybody have a map maybe happen to know how the heck to do this? I don't know if you can tell, but this is me just pretending to know. So where's the map? I need a clue. 'Cause the scary truth is I'm flying, I'm flying, I'm flying, I'm flying, I'm flying blind, and I'm making this up as I go. As I go. As I go.
It's not simple to say that most days I don't recognize me, that these shoes and this apron, that place and its patrons have taken more than I gave them. It's not easy to know I'm not anything like I used to be, although it's true, I was never attention's sweet center. I still remember that girl.
She isn't perfect, but she tries. She is good, but she lies. She is hard on herself. She is broken, won't ask for help. She is messy, but she's kind. She is lonely most of the time. She is all of this mixed up and baked in a beautiful pie. She is gone, but she used to be mine.
And it's not what I asked for. Sometimes life just slips in through a back door and carves out a person and makes you believe it's all true. But now I've got you. You're not what I asked for. If I'm honest, I know I would give it all back for a chance to start over and rewrite an ending or two for the girl that I knew.
Was reckless, time. She is all of this mixed up and baked in a beautiful pie. She is gone, but she used to be mine.
Thank you. And another round of applause for our soloists from Anybody Has a Map. We had Maggie, Jessica, and Laura. And then y'all know Rachel. So. Okay, so this next musical is kind of, I'm sure you guys have heard of it. It's the prequel to The Wizard of Oz. Any guesses? Any guesses? Wicked. Yes, thank you. So we will be taking you to Shiz University, where Galinda is trying desperately to help Elphaba, the eventual Wicked Witch of the West. She's trying to help her become popular. And following popular, we will hear Elphaba, and we will hear her sing how she wants to defy gravity. But first, popular.
Whenever I see someone less fortunate than I, and let's face it, who isn't less fortunate than I, my tender heart tends to start to bleed. And when someone needs a makeover, I simply have to take over. I know exactly what they need. And even in your case, though it's the toughest case I've yet to face, don't worry, I'm determined to succeed. Follow my lead, and yes, indeed, you will be popular. You're gonna be popular. I'll teach you the proper poise when you talk to boys, little ways to flirt and flex. Woo! I'll show you what shoes to wear, how to fix your hair, everything that really counts to be popular. I'll help you be popular. You'll hang with the right cohorts, you'll be good at sports, but the slang you've got to know. So let's start, 'cause you've got an awfully long way to go. Don't be offended by my frank analysis. Think of it as personality dialysis. Now that I've chosen to become a palace sister and advisor, there's nobody wiser, not when it comes to popular. I know about popular, and this is from me to be who you'll be instead of jury who you were. Are there's nothing that can stop you from becoming popular. Lar. La, 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 la. We're gonna make you popular. When I see depressing creatures with unprepossessing features, I remind them on their own behalf to think of celebrated heads of state, or especially great communicators. Did they have brains or knowledge to make me laugh? They were popular, please. It's all about popular. It's not about aptitude. It's the way your views. It's very shrewd to be very, very popular, like me. And though you protest your disinterest, I know clandestinely you're gonna grin and bear it, your newfound popularity. La, 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 la. You'll be popular, just not quite as popular as me. Something has changed within me. Something is not the same. I'm through with playing by the rules of someone else's game. Too late for second guessing. Too late to go back to sleep. It's time to trust my instincts, close my eyes, and leap. It's time to try defying gravity. I think I'll try defying gravity, and you can't pull me down. Someone says they're so. Some things I cannot change, but till I try, I'll never know. Too long I've been afraid of losing love. I guess I've lost. Well, if that's love, it comes at much too high a cost. I'd sooner try defying gravity. Kiss me goodbye, I'm defying gravity, and you can't pull me down. Unlimited, my future is unlimited, and I've just had a vision, almost like a prophecy. I know it sounds truly crazy and true. The vision's hazy, but I swear someday I'll be up in the sky, defying gravity. I'm flying guide, defying gravity, and you can't pull me down. So if you care to find me, look to the western sky. As someone told me lately, everyone deserves the chance to fly. And if I'm flying solo, at least I'm flying free. To those who'd ground me, take a message back from me. Tell them how I am defying gravity. I'm flying guide, defying gravity, and soon I'll match them in renown. 'Cause nobody in all of Oz, no wizard that there is or was, is ever gonna bring me down.
I need to bring our Galinda out on stage. Galinda and Elphaba, everyone. Thank you. I just think that's so great. I mean, we could put on our own show of Wicked. I mean, we already have the main parts right here. I would be a great flying monkey, I'm just saying. And next up, we're going to kind of move into a different kind of stage. We're going to move into songs that were from the film and sound stage. First up, we have another couple duet with their beautiful song, City of Stars from La La Land.
City of stars, are you shining just for me? City of stars, there's so much that I can't see. Who
I felt it from the first embrace I shared with you.
That now our dreams may finally come true. City of stars, just one thing everybody wants. There in the bars and through the smokescreen of the crowded restaurants, it's love. Yes, all we're looking for is love from someone else.
A rush,
A glance,
a touch,
a dance, a look in somebody's eyes to light up the skies, to open the world and send it reeling. A voice that says, I'll be here and you'll be alright. I don't care if I know just where I will go, 'cause all that I need's this crazy feeling, a rat-tat-tat on my heart. I think I want it to stay.
city of stars, are you shining just for me? City of stars,
You've never shined so brightly.
ladies. Do you guys remember the plot line to Singing in the Rain? I can't stand it. You remember? Yeah. So it turns out that happens in real life too. Just as Marnie Nixon sings for Audrey Hepburn, we have Kathy Seidel who sings for the silent picture film star, but she can't sing, turns out, and she can't really even talk. But we're gonna move on to some big ballads, and if you don't mind, I'm gonna share a few personal anecdotes with these next two songs. This first song I remember hearing. This was the first musical that I went to. I was probably about 10 years old, right, Mom? My mom's in the audience. 10 years old, Les Mis, 10 years old, probably. And we sat so close, and I could see just every single expression on the actors. And to be honest, a lot of the plot line just kind of sailed over my head. But I remember just being moved spiritually by the music. It was so intense. Even my 30-some-odd-year-old self, when I put myself back in that 10-year-old body, I could feel the power of that music. And we will be sharing a beautiful a cappella version of I Dreamed a Dream. And followed by that, we'll be singing a beautiful song that's encouraging and encourages us through hard times. And I want to share a quick story, if you'll allow me. My maternal grandmother had a really hard life. She grew up in the wilds of Wyoming, and her father passed away young. And it was tough stuff. And she met her cowboy gentleman husband that helped her through and helped her live life to the fullest in Utah, on the ranches of the Utah land. And she had 11 kids. And one of them passed away. He was shot down. He was a fighter pilot in Vietnam, and he was shot down. And it was about 20 years before they could recover his body so we could have a proper funeral for him. So she mourned the loss of her son for ages. And another one of her sons passed away from cancer, and she mourned that loss. And then her cowboy, handsome husband passed away. She mourned that loss. But her favorite song, and the song that she made all of her children sing, was You Will Never Walk Alone. And we will be singing that for you tonight, along with Climb Every Mountain. But first, I Dreamed a Dream.
I dreamed a dream in time gone by, when hope was high and life worth living. I dreamed that love would never die. I dreamed that God would be forgiving.
No song unsung, no wine untamed.
night has killed the dream, a When you walk through a storm, hold your head up high, and don't be afraid of the dark. At the end of a storm is a golden sky, and the sweet silver song of a lark.
thank you all again so much for coming out tonight. And it really is such a treat to be able to sing and perform for you all. And I would like to take a moment for you to look at the back of your programs. Key of She is a nonprofit, and we would really appreciate any donation that you could give. We have a QR code. You can pay Venmo, PayPal, or you can even pay cash. And we would really appreciate any amount. Your donations help us obtain venues like this amazing Broomfield Auditorium. And let's just give a hand for the Broomfield Auditorium. It really is such a spectacular setup for what we want to do. And also, your donations help us buy sparkly gold hats, which is exciting. And obviously, the incredible music that we all serenade you with. So we would just love for you to take a moment and donate as much as you can, or as little and whatever you deem is appropriate. And I just want to take this time to maybe talk a little bit more personally about Key of She. I have gone back and forth. Do we call ourselves professionals? What is the meaning of a professional? Certainly, many of our Key of She singers, almost all of them, have gone to school for music, and many have taught and currently do teach music, or they compose. They write musicals. There you go. We'll be singing Kate's Broadway music here pretty soon. But so what really is a professional? We've had a Key of She member Zoom in just today on a flight, and she got here minutes before rehearsal. I'm pretty sure Beyonce does that, and Annie does that. Beyonce's a professional. We have Key of She members who literally had a baby 3 weeks ago, and they are singing. I think Beyonce has done that too, and Jessica does that. So it's amazing. So professional. But really what it comes down to is we're amateurs. And maybe to some of you that might sound like a step below, but the root meaning of the word amateur is love and beloved. We do this because we love it. We do this because we love you. We do this because we love each other. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are amateurs, and we are proud of it. And we are so thankful for that love of music that we all have. But none perhaps loves this, she may or may not disagree with me, more than our beautiful Key of She director, Dr. Mindy Hoffman. She organizes the venues, she talks with the sound people, she does our choreography, she purchases the songs, she comes up with the program, she types everything out for us, she sends emails to us every week, Tuesday, on the dot, of what we should be rehearsing, what we covered in last rehearsal. She is amazing, and we love her, and we would like to honor her tonight with a gift. Do you want me to tell you what it is? Open it. Oh, okay. Well, Laura is a baker, and she does Ya Bakes, and so she obviously baked you some delicious goodies. And Leslie is a jewelry maker, and she made you a beautiful necklace with, I think, all the kids' birthstones. So it's all very exciting. Okay, we are coming to our final song of the evening. And I just got done explaining to you that we're all amateurs. We do this because we love it. And for the love, I want all of you to get up and dance to ABBA's Dancing Queen.
tease or you turn them on. Leave them burning and then you're gone. Looking out for another, anyone will do. You're in the mood for a dance. And when you get the chance, you are the dancing queen, young and sweet, only 17. Dancing queen, feel the beat from the tambourine. Oh yeah, you can dance, you can jive, having the time of your life. Ooh, see that girl, watch that scene, in the dancing queen. Digging the dancing queen. Digging the dancing
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That's it. The show is closed.